Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with an action figure overview. This time I'm doing an overview of the Halo action figures, the 4-inch scale Halo action figures, Halo Infinite. This is part of Series 1. This came out in 2020. I bought these in the store in 2020. These were made by Wicked Cool Toys, distributed by Jazzwares, and they all look pretty neat. So I certainly liked how they looked in the store. Nice window packages. Now I have already reviewed each of these action figures, so I have taken them out of the package. I put them back in the package for storage, and also I do like how they look in the packages sometimes, so I enjoy displaying them in packages and sometimes displaying them in dioramas. So here I've already open them up, and I put the action figure and their accessory back in the package. And here I have already taken out the card and stand, and I carefully open it on the side here to reach in to pull out the stand and the card, and then I do it carefully so that I'm able to put it back in for storage. So it helps keep the action figures protected in case I move around somewhere. It also allows me to keep them well protected while I'm changing displays. So I'll take these out and do an overview and ranking of all of them in just a moment. I have these Halo action figures on their action figure stands, and all the stands are connected together in a circle. And I have this nice handy dandy Lazy Susan to spin it around. So I think it's a pretty nice display option. So some of these are pretty big. This Brute Chief is pretty big. And the smallest one, I think, is either this the pilot, or the UNSC Marine. I think maybe that one is actually the smallest one out of all of these. So this is one possible display. I think we can rearrange the action figure stands in different ways to display it in a variety of ways. Here are the 6 action figures of the Halo Infinite Series 1 action figures by Wicked Cool Toys in the 4-inch scale. We have the Pilot, Master Chief, UNSC Marine, Spartan Mark 7, Brute Captain, and Jackal Sniper. And I think these 2 aliens are the enemy, the bad guys, and these 4 human characters are the good guys. Although I think Master Chief and maybe Spartan Mark 7 are genetically engineered to be super soldiers, although I'm not familiar with the game or the storyline. So I think it's a very nice selection of characters. I appreciate the different sizes, so I think they're accurate according to the game, and I really appreciate the attention to detail in the action figures. So I also like the action figure stands. It helps make it easier to display them, and certainly to make this one stand. This one really can't stand on its own. It's really difficult, so I do like the inclusion of the action figure stand. And I think this Spartan Mark 7 kind of looks like there's a skull face on the chest there. So I wonder if that's intentional or if it's accidental or just a coincidence, but it really just looks like a skull face to me. I think the biggest disappointment is the UNSC Marine. That one is just the smallest out of these action figures. It's actually, I think, smaller than the Pilot, considering that the Pilot might be a normal-sized human being, and a normal-sized human being wearing a suit of armor would be bigger, would look bigger, but this one, this UNSC Marine, actually looks smaller than the Pilot. So it could be accurate to the game, or it could just be the way the molds worked out for these action figures, so I'm not sure. Still, I just think it's too small. And I think the Master Chief here is bigger than the Spartan Mark 7. That might be accurate to the game and the story. I'm not sure, but I still appreciate the difference in sizes in action figures. It just makes a nice little variety. And I'm really impressed with this one just being a very large and bulky action figure, and it is about the same price as all the others. So I enjoy that. So the smaller ones, the smaller action figures use less plastic, so they're also the same price. So I guess that's how the companies can make a profit, by having less plastic in some action figures and more in others. So it all works out. So I think I'll rank these from least favorite to favorite. So the least favorite is the UNSC Marine, because that just seems to be too small. And then the pilot, although the pilot was the first action figure of the series I picked up because I wanted a human looking character for background displays, but still some of these others are more impressive. And then my third one is the Jackal Sniper. I really like an interesting looking alien. This one's just a little bit too hard to stand on its own, but I still like the way it looks. And then next one is Master Chief. Although this is the main character of the story, the hero, so I do like this action figure. It seems to be a well-made action figure. Some of the others I just find more interesting. And the next one is the Brute Captain. I really like the bulk and size of this action figure, so I enjoy it. There are just some limitations in the joints, articulation, but that's just due to the size and bulkiness, so that can't be helped. So out of all of these, my favorite is the Spartan Mark 7. I just like the design and the color choices, and I just think the chest area looks good, where it just looks like a skull face to me. So this one is my favorite out of this whole wave, although I do enjoy all of them and I'm happy to have them, and they're all very useful for entertaining displays and dioramas. So please leave a comment. Let me know which one is your favorite out of this series. Please like the video, and please subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews and overviews. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.